What is up guys, I hope everyone is doing well. So a few weeks ago on Twitter, I let you guys know that I was taking apart my custom water loop. A few of you asked why, and the simple answer is I can't be bothered maintaining it, checking it, draining it, all that stuff. While it looked amazing, while it worked great, I just couldn't be bothered with any hassles as I need this system to work as my editing and also my dedicated streaming PC. So while I'm building a new gaming PC and the build guide will be up this week, I wanted to put this video together to show you guys my new editing and streaming PC that I have chosen, so let's jump into it. Okay, so first off, obviously the CPU that I will be using is my Ryzen 1700 from my custom loop build. This has served me well for editing and streaming, and honestly since I have it there is no need for me to go ahead and change it. At the moment, if I was building a new editing and streaming PC, obviously I would probably choose another CPU, but you can pick the Ryzen 1700 up pretty cheap right now on eBay, so if you're looking to get one, then definitely go ahead and check eBay out. The motherboard that I am using is the Asus Strix X370F. This board is packed with all the features I will need, and obviously it looks amazing, so it was an easy choice. Cooling the CPU is the Master Liquid ML240L from Cooler Master. I have used a non-RGB variant of this cooler in the past and it never let me down, so obviously it made sense to go ahead and get this, and with RGB it will allow me to go ahead and customize the build and theme it the way that I wish to. The RAM that I have chosen for this build is the beautiful white Corsair Vengeance RGB. I have went for 32GB clocked at 3000 MHz, and honestly these are the best looking DIMMs that I have owned. So as this is an editing and dedicated streaming PC, the GPU choice wasn't really important as everything I use it for is pretty much CPU related. So I didn't really have to go expensive, but you know how I do. I went ahead and picked up another GTX 1080 Ti Gaming X Trio, which is obviously a wonderful card that performs super beautiful, and I will also have another one of these in my new gaming rig, so there will be no issues. Storage wise, I will be using my trusty 500GB Samsung 960 EVO M.2 along with a few SSDs for storing all the video files that will of course be offloaded later down the line. So some extras that I will be including in the build are the Elgato HD60 Pro, and obviously this will serve all my streaming needs, and I will be including a box of 120mm Masterfan Pro from Cooler Master. These RGB fans also come with the RGB controller, and this will allow me to easily sync all my RGB goodness up in the case. So now on to the main event. The case I opted for is the Cooler Master Mastercase H500P. I absolutely love this case. Those big beautiful 200mm fans up front, along with the overall design and appearance, make this the perfect addition to my setup. So just before everyone hits the comment section talking about all the flaws etc that the H500P has, and obviously Cooler Master went ahead and brung out the mesh version, then I am absolutely happy with my choice, especially the temps, as the CPU and GPU have no issues at all. My 1700 was overclocked to 3.8 and temps don't even hit 60 degrees under full load, and the GPU again is overclocked and sits around 64 degrees, so there are definitely no issues with temps here or airflow, and I am happy with my choice for sure, and honestly I think this build looks amazing. So now on to the benchmarks. I ran Cinebench R15 and we achieved a score of 1660. Running Firestrike Extreme saw an overall score of 12,904 with a graphics score of 14,297, so pretty impressive so far. Moving on to Unigine Heaven, I set the quality to Ultra and Tessellation to Extreme and ran it at 1440p, and we managed a score of 3,243. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and include some gaming benchmarks, even although I will probably only use this PC maybe a handful of times for gaming when my 8700K build is complete, but I wanted to include them just in case anyone is looking for maybe a full package, so let's jump into it. In GTA 5, I have everything set as high as possible and ran it at 1440p, and the gameplay was super smooth as expected, and we managed to get an average of 74 frames per second. Next up was Rise of the Tomb Raider. Again, highest settings and 1440p were selected, and we managed to get an impressive 124 frames per second. Moving on to the most non-optimised game ever, I played Battlegrounds probably for way longer than I should have, and that's why this video was so late. Anyway, at 1440p ultra settings, I managed to see an average frame rate of around 97 frames per second, although it was well above 100 for most parts of the game. Last up, I ran the trusty Metro Last Light benchmark at 1440p very high with very high tessellation, and it gave us an average of 137 frames per second. Okay, so that pretty much rounds this up. I am super happy with my new editing and dedicated streaming PC. I think it looks absolutely stunning. The 500p is definitely one good looking case. Flaws aside of course, but I am definitely digging it. I am definitely looking forward to putting my 8700K build together, and if you are waiting on that build guide, then it will be on the channel this week. Things have been a little delayed due to a virus that I had, but we are back on track and there are loads of videos coming, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or any suggestions etc. for next builds, let me know down below and I will definitely get back to you. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, stay safe, be kind to each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Todos muy